Now, a really exciting thing has just happened in your career this year.
Yes.
You launched your acting career, finally. In the MTV Sugar, the Down South edition. How has that experience been for you?
Wow. Funny enough, I actually auditioned for MTV Sugar about 4 years ago for season 2.
Really?
Yeah, one of my dear friends who's a South African filmmaker, Kutlwano, he said to me, I think you should try out for this role. I think it's perfect for you. And so I did. I auditioned. I went through like 3 rounds of auditions, and I was like, damn, how am I doing this? But, you know, the role was given to somebody else, and she was exceptional, obviously. And I think it wasn't the time for me, because I needed to develop as an artist and so on and so forth. But when I got this call this time around, I was like, you guys play? Really? So it was super exciting, because I went in to read, and literally a week after, they called me back, and they're like, V, you're perfect for Storm. Storm is perfect for you. They had actually envisioned my character as a Caucasian lady. She was written to be a white girl, and then they completely switched it off after my read. So for me, that was like, oh man.
This is when you know.
You know that this is working, the hours are working. So, you know, I was super, super excited to play that role, and I learned so much, and the cast and crew were so great. And shooting in South Africa was actually super easy, because I must applaud you guys. The production levels here are second to none. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and so that made my work super easy.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll thank you on behalf of all South Africans. Now, you also speak about lessons you've learned while, you know, on set for Sugar. But I find your character very interesting.
Really?
Yeah, Storm. So I'm very, very interested to find out what lessons you think you could teach young women from your character, just in terms of self-love and everything.
Storm tells the story of many of us making mistakes, and the good thing that she does is she admits to her mistakes, and she, you know, finds, you know, forgiveness of self and those who have harmed her, and she lets go of that. That's why I was so proud to be a part of this season. We touched on, number one, obviously self-love, and then we touched on domestic violence, which is something that people don't talk about at all, be it amongst a man, you know, in relationships with men and women, or vice versa, or like, you know, I feel like women can also be abusive. So there are guys out there who are being abused, whether it's verbally or physically. But also, more importantly, young girls, our society has made it almost acceptable to be treated a certain way, especially when you're in a relationship. And there's so many cases of girls who are losing their lives and so much more. And we honestly don't talk about it enough. And it's baffling. And I feel like if I'm gonna be on stages every day singing love songs, then I need to sing about the other side of love, because that isn't love. But what is loving yourself enough to know that it's okay to walk away from abuse, to walk away from using your body for, you know, money or whatever else it is you want to achieve in life, for career. These things happen so often, and we turn a blind eye as if it's not affecting all of us. So, you know, Sugar touches on all of that. It also touches on homosexuality. It touches on, you know, same-sex relationships. And we don't talk about that yet in Africa, and we don't want to talk about it. But the truth is, there are plenty of people out there who are living these lives. This is our reality. So, you know, these are topics that Sugar touches on, and that we should all touch on, and spark these conversations amongst young people. And I truly think that this could be the beginning of, you know, change.